Meucci Cues have been supplying the tools of the trade since owner Bob Meucci set up in the mid-70s. These days, their top-of-the-line custom-made cues sell for up to $100,000.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's where it all happens.
Oh, it's a big place, isn't it?
Over here is the finished product. Of course, there's a lot of steps in between.
Yeah.
But this is one of our more popular cues.
To say that is beautiful.
That's lovely.
Yeah, very popular.
What is that?
This is a shell, an ocean shell. It's called power shell.
And dare I ask, for a cue like these?
That one's 900.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work goes into this.
Oh, yeah, you bet.
Used by some of the world's greats, each cue takes 300 individual steps on 55 machines to build.
So this is where the first start of the cue is up here, yeah?
Right. Over here we have the shafts. This is the business end of any pool cue, snooker cue, or anything else. We have to start with a square.
Yeah.
We turn it to a solid round 1-inch diameter.
Okay.
Okay, now over here is where we're turning the under wraps from square to round, the under wrap meaning this area right here. So now there you are.
Wow.
You got.
Look at that.
It's got a lovely feel, wood.
Yeah.
Woody feel.
After bonding over a love of wood, it's time for Ronnie to get his hands dirty.
Right, so this bit goes in here.
He might know how to handle a cue, but can he make one?
And then I just pull this along.
He sets to work on the wedge, which will form part of the detailing of the cue butt.
Turn the machine off now.
Wow.
Always turn it off.
There you go.
Get into that blade. It'll chew you up.
And this is called a wedge. Pull that out.
Wedge is normally what he gets when he wins.
That's right. That's right.
Plenty of wedge. You're done.
He's got it. All right. After we've made the cues, of course, we want to test them. And this machine over here, I built many years ago. We call it the Myth Destroyer.
The Myth Destroyer.
Right.
So this looks pretty serious.
We tested deflection. Deflection meaning you hit the ball on the right side, the cue ball is going to take off on a path to the left. The less degree it takes off, the better the cue is.
Oh. In England, we call it a throw of the
Oh,
ball.
okay, yeah,
You call it a deflection.
And I'm going to cock this. All right, you ready? And hit that second spot out right there. That's right, about
Maybe
2 inches, because that's about as good as you're ever going to see. And the best we've ever done is with an 11¼ millimeter shaft.
Yeah.
And that hits right there.
So the thicker the tip, the more it deflects?
Yes.
Yeah. I only found that
Yeah,
out
it's
a few
different,
years
the
ago.
shaft.
I've been playing snooker 30 years. I only
Yeah.
found that out about 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So if we loaded this up with your average cue over the bar, you'd be right over
It'd be
there.
hitting over there, yeah.
So what would you do with a cue? Would it hit the pocket?
Well, you'd throw it in the garbage.
So the cue has passed the Myth Destroyer test. Now it's over to Ronnie to take it for a spin.
Right, Ronnie, let's see what you make of it.
That's lovely. I like that.
You're up and running now.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
See, I play with a lot of side. If you can take the element of the throw off of it.
And you're probably used to a little more what you call throw than that.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So much work involved in it.
300 stages, eh?
We didn't have a chance to go through looking at the 300
No, we
stages.
didn't.
We'd have been here for 6 months.
We would. You'd have had a proper Elvis
we,
quick by then.
You get the idea of what it takes to kind of, get the finished article. Nice.
Goes where you say.
Look at that.
Yeah. He's obsessed, isn't he?
Oh, he's totally obsessed, but not all cue makers are. Anyone that plays around with a bit of wood, they are kind of they have to be that way inclined. Oh, look at that. Right on point.
A bit like you.
Yeah.